Okay, keeping with the musical theme a little bit, I wanted to do this video about Flashdance for about a week. I just now got around to it, and had to do a little bit of research, although I kind of knew the facts of it, but I just wanted to get the name straight. Okay, I wanted to do a video about the movie because I've been listening to an 80s album. And one of the songs on it is Maniac by Michael Sembello. So he wrote and performed the song, and he wrote it thinking of the film. Um, his the film was his inspiration because if you listen to the lyrics, the first part is she's a maniac on the floor, and then the other part is based on I think it's based on a true story of apparently there were a lot of kidnappings and stuff in the 80s. I don't really know because I was really small back then. So I'm not doing this from memory, but because the second part is she's a maniac at your door. So, all right, but the story of Flashdance is about Alex, and she wants to be a dancer, but the only one who believes she can be a dancer is her grandmother. And her grandmother, she lives with her grandmother to take care of her. And her grandmother wants her to be a dancer because that's really what she wants to do. But she doesn't have enough, I don't know, enough courage and faith in herself to believe she can do it. And then her grandmother dies pretty suddenly. And so that kind of spurs her on after she, of course, mourns and everything. That spurs her on to actually do it. And then she hesitantly, I would say, gets involved with the boss, Nick. And the actors are Jennifer Beals and Michael Nuri. And also Cynthia Rhodes had a big part in it. She also had a big part in oh my god, Lord, Dirty Dancing. So apparently she liked dance movies. Um, okay, so she finally goes to the repertory and she goes for an audition. And at first, I think she gets overwhelmed because she doesn't have any experience, and also she sees how the other girls are dressed in the special shoes and the certain clothes and everything, and she just doesn't feel like she fits in. So her nerves combined with her non self confidence are the blocking, you know, the reason she doesn't try out at first. But then she just fills it out. But then also her boyfriend, the boss, talks to somebody and gets her an audition, but she doesn't like it because she wanted to get it on her own. And he says it doesn't matter how you got it, it's just you got it, so use it for what it's worth. So then she uses, so then she gets there, and it's the final scene, and she uses the first one. It's a feeling, what a feeling, by Irene Cara as her dance music. And then, of course, she gets in, but you don't know until the very last she gets in. And at first, she doesn't think she's going to get in because all the people, all the judges, I guess, look like they're pissed off and they look like they don't like her. But then there's this one guy who's smoking his pipe but tapping his foot to the beat. So, she's kind of gotten in. And everyone ends up smiling by the end of the performance. So then she got in. So then, okay, here's the thing. The very last scene of the movie is her boyfriend comes to her with a rose, with a bunch of roses. And then, so, she's happy, and by her body language and everything, she got it. Okay, some other scenes that you have to know about. There's this one scene where they're eating in a fancy restaurant, and the way she the way she eats that oyster, yeah. And by the way, his ex-wife just happens to be at the same table, so she kind of does a jealousy thing. And then also there's another scene where she takes off her bra, but she does it in a interesting way. She she goes inside of her shirt, takes it off, and then somehow feeds her bra into the other arm, and then pulls her bra under the sleeve. You have to see it to believe it. She really did that. Yep. So yeah, once again, it's I'd say 2 hours maybe, and it's really good. If you like dance movies at all, it's really good for that. And of course, they have all the good music, like all the good '80s movies do. And it's just a guilty pleasure, and it takes you away from life or whatever for 2 hours. So I recommend it. Okay, guys.